god, there's so many noises in this apartment. There's radiator making noise and there's construction across the street. What is going on? And it's really dark because it was raining. This 3-chord punk song was so out of my character, I had to do it. Would I be amused? Would you be impressed that I had the power to put a hole into your chest? When the children are crying and the welfare money spent, would I rob a liquor store to get some money for the rent? If I had a gun, 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 would I start smoking Marlboros? Would I stop smoking Kents? Would I gain some new respect? Would I gain some confidence? Would I suddenly go crazy and shoot my family and then see myself years later on some crime show on TV? If I had a gun, 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 would I wear it on a holster? Would I keep it concealed? Would I put it on the table every time that I misdeal? Would I hear a nearby gunshot when I'm up at night alone? Would I feel a little safer here in my urban home? If I had a gun, 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 I'd take out all the bullets and throw it in the river. And if I see any bullies, I'll just flash them till they shiver. Then I'll get back on my vegan bike and ride right into the sun. Oh, I wonder what would you do if you had a gun, 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 if you had a gun. Ooh, I don't want any guns. I don't want anyone to have any guns. Oh, God. I'm gonna eat some fruit. I'm wearing a hat today because I haven't washed my hair in 2 months and it looks like poop. Yay! So I think you guys could tell that I made up that last little bit of the song because I'm too chicken and I couldn't handle the pressure of a gun song on my channel. There's that. But either way, that song was dedicated to and requested by Max Avramenko, who apparently wishes he had a gun. Kudos to you, my friend. And for those of you watching, well, gee, thanks. But if you're watching and you're not subscribed, then what are you doing? Please subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and come back next Tuesday for the next cover. Cover Tuesdays! Now cover whatever you want. Just subscribe, please. You want some grapes?